Okay.
Just the tow weight on them. You ain't got much tow weight on them.
No.
No. They're off bike racks and things like that.
Bike racks.
Yeah, but we won't get involved with it. No, not at the minute.
Yeah, just the single board.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Whereabouts he's sitting?
Can I sit on that one?
The big one, yeah. By all means, yeah.
What's up, JC Audits here. JC Audits. JC Audits. JC Audits. JC Audits. JC. JC Audits. Hi.
See you later. See you later. See ya. Hello.
Hi. I'd just like to inquire about prices for tow bar fitting, please.
What car?
Model S. Tesla Model S.
No, we wouldn't do it, mate. No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Just the tow weight on them. You ain't got much tow weight on them.
No?
No. They're off bike racks and things like that.
Bike racks?
Yeah, but we won't get involved with it. No, not at the minute.
Okay. Alright.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you.
No problems, mate.
See you, mate. Bike racks. So there you had it. Oof. Authentic Indian cuisine. Melton Mowbray Church. Melton Mowbray Station. And station approach. Queen's Pizza, K Burger, A&M Pizza and Kebabs, Happy House. Happy. Are we happy? Christ. So, this is interesting. Somebody's had a vaccine, and then that happens. So now's the time to see whether we've got a electric Porsche, just in a standard. Yes, it's electric, all right. Very tame, very, very tame. He's driving it like Miss Daisy there. Absolute monster of a car. Absolute monster. I'm wondering if there's any pies here. I think you know what I mean by pies, right? Specifically pork pies. Let's see if I can find. Jesus Christ. Look at that. What's the name of the place? Lamb Chop. That's hilarious. Oh wow, look at that old building there. That's amazing. This house was given to Anne of Cleves by Henry VIII in 1540. Where are you going to see that? That's mad. First built in paid.
Really Lucy from Holbein. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Hi, do you do any food?
Just over on that
I'll have a
section.
little look, thanks. So what's going on here? Jesus Christ. Steak, soups and sandwiches. Fancy that. Locally made pork pie. Grauman's Pizza. That's more like it. It's a bit steep. Could be alright. Might go for that actually. Might go for that.
Yeah, just a single portion.
Yeah, please, yeah.
Whereabouts are you sitting?
Can I sit on that one?
The big one, yeah? By all means, yeah. So one single comment. Did you want a tap?
No, it's alright.
You're going to pay for it now?
Just pay for it straight, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Anything to drink?
Have a glass of water, just hot water, is that alright?
Do a glass of water.
Thanks,
Put
mate.
ice in that.
No thanks, mate.
No ice. £11, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, mate, thank you.
Enjoy.
Thanks. Please, so let's just find out a little bit about this. So I'm sat at the table. When I sat at this end, why don't I sit at the other end? Henry VIII's chair. Let's do that. Let's sit on Henry VIII's chair down there. Jesus Christ. Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. see it coming in. See what this is all about. So let's have a little look about this place, Anne of Cleves. So Anne of Cleves. So Anne of Cleves. She was born in 1515, and she was Queen of England from 6th of January to 12th of July 1540. She was the fourth wife of King Henry VIII. Not much is known about Anne before 1527, when she became betrothed to Francis, Duke of Bar, son and heir of Antoine, Duke of Lorraine, although their marriage did not proceed. In March 1539, negotiations for Anne's marriage to Henry began, as Henry believed that he needed to form a political alliance with her brother William, who was leader of the Protestants of Western Germany. Anne arrived in England on divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. So divorced, beheaded, died. So there's a fourth. Divorced, beheaded. Divorced. So she must have been divorced if she was the fourth. So Anne arrived in England on 27th of December 1539 and married Henry on 6th of Jan 1540. But after 6 months, the marriage was declared unconsummated, and as a result, she was not crowned Queen Consort. Henry gave her a generous settlement, and she was thereafter known as the King's beloved sister. Oh wow. Anne was born in 1515. She was born in Düsseldorf. In Germany, if you remember. Auf Wiedersehen Pets, I think, was set in Germany, in Düsseldorf. So she grew up in Schlossberg on the edge of Solingen. Anne's father was influenced by Erasmus and followed a moderate path within the Reformation. So I guess the Reformation is where whole groups of people thought, enough with Catholics, it's nonsense, it's too opulent, let's get to the true faith. He decided to side with the Schmalkaldic League and opposed Emperor Charles V. After John's death, Anne's brother William became Duke of Jülich-Klevesburg, bearing the promising epithet the Rich. In 1526, her elder sister Sybil was married to John Frederick, Elector of Saxony, head of the Protestant Confederation of Germany, and considered the champion of the Reformation. In 1527, at the age of 11, Anne was betrothed to Francis, the 9-year-old son and heir of Antoine, Duke of Lorraine, but because Francis was under the age of consent, 10 years old, at the time of the arrangement, the betrothal was considered unofficial and was cancelled in 1535. Her brother William was a Lutheran, but the family was unaligned religiously with her mother, Duchess of Maria, described as a strict Catholic. Her father's ongoing dispute over Gelderland with Charles V made the family suitable allies for England's King Henry VIII. In the wake of the Truce of Nice, the match with Anne was urged on the king by his chief minister, Thomas Cromwell. So I'm just reading down. Okay. Most historians believe Henry's misgivings about the marriage was because Anne's unsatisfactory appearance, which did not inspire him to consummate the marriage. He felt that he'd been misled after his advisors had praised Anne's beauty. She is nothing so fair as she hath been reported, he complained. He even went further to tell others in his court that if it were not that she had come so far in my realm, and the great preparations and state that my people have made for her, and for fear of making a ruffle in the world, and of driving her brother into the arms of the Emperor and the French King, I would not now marry her. But now it's too far gone, wherefore I am sorry. Despite Henry's very vocal misgivings, the two were married on the 6th of Jan, 1540. The phrase, "God send me well to keep," was engraved around Anne's wedding ring. Anne conformed to the Catholic form of worship which Henry had retained after his break with Rome. The couple's first night as husband and wife was not a successful one. Henry confided to Cromwell that he had not consummated the marriage, saying, "I liked her before, not well, but now I like her much worse." Oh dear. In February 1540, speaking to the Countess of Roland, Anne praised the king as a kind husband, saying, "When he comes to bed, he kisseth me and taketh me by the hand and biddeth me, 'Good night, sweetheart.' And in the morning, kisseth me and biddeth me farewell, darling." Lady Rutland responded, "Madam, there must be more than this, or it will be long ere we have a Duke of York, which all this realm most desireth." Oh dear. Anne commanded to leave the court on 24th of June, and on the 6th of July she was informed of her husband's decision to reconsider the marriage. Witness statements were taken from a number of courtiers, 2 physicians, which registered the king's disappointment at her appearance. Henry had also commented to Thomas Heynage and Anthony Denny that he could not believe she was a virgin. Shortly after, Anne was asked for consent to an annulment, which he agreed. Cromwell, the moving force behind the marriage, was attainted for treason. Oh. The marriage was annulled on 12th of July 1540 on the grounds of non-consummation, and her pre-contract to Francis of Lorraine.
Would you mind?
Not at all.
Are you sure?
No, not at all.
Thank you. I'll get a drink.
Henry, physicians say still after the wedding night, Henry said after the wedding night, Henry said he was not impotent because he experienced duus pollutionis nocturus insomnia, 2 nocturnal pollutions while in sleep. Can't see what that means. Oh, he had a wet dream. He had a wet dream. Anyway, lads, I think we might end it there. Or we're going to end it when my platter comes, maybe. And I think it's coming now. Oh, shit. That's alright, no, it's fine.
They're out of fries. Can't get a delivery with it being Easter. Chips? Yeah. People are coming up to order them. No, all right. I'm in. Yeah. Cheers, my darling. Good health.
Just ask for my receipt. was interesting. When Anne's health began to fail, Mary allowed her to live at Chelsea Old Manor, where Henry's last wife, Catherine Parr, had lived after her remarriage. Yeah, in the middle of 1557. And dictated her last will. Anne died at Chelsea Old Manor. Buried in Westminster Abbey. Anne's epitaph in English reads, Anna Cleves, born 1515, died 1557. She was the last of Henry VIII's wives to die. How interesting. So she died in 1557. When did Henry VIII die? Henry VIII. Oh. She survived. Henry, probably 10 years. It's pretty interesting. That's really interesting, that. Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good, dude. That's the best I can do, unfortunately.
No, that's great. Thank you, mate. It's taking a long time. What else can we talk about? Henry.
Right.
So Henry. Henry died in 1547. So let's talk about Henry VIII a bit. Henry's contemporaries considered him an attractive, educated, an accomplished king. He was He was an author and a composer. As he aged, he became severely overweight and his health suffered. He is frequently characterized in his later life as lustful, egotistical, paranoid, and tyrannical monarch. He was succeeded by his son, Edward VI. Let's have a look at Edward VI. So Edward VI, the only surviving son, Henry VIII, by his third wife James Seymour, was the first English monarch to be raised Protestant. The realm was governed by a regency council because Edward never reached maturity. Yeah. Edward's reign was marked by economic problems and social unrest. Inexpensive war with Scotland ended with military withdrawal from Scotland and Boulogne-sur-Mer in exchange for peace. The transformation of the Church of England into a recognisably Protestant body also occurred under Edward, who took great interest in religious matters. His father, Henry VIII, had severed the link between the English Church and Rome, but continued to uphold most Catholic doctrine and ceremony. During Edward's reign, that Protestantism was established for the first time in England, with reforms that included the abolition of clerical celibacy and the Mass, and the imposition of compulsory English in church services. Ooh. In 1553, at the age of 15, Edward fell ill.
Here we are, sir.
Ah, mate, thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thanks. So there we have it. Wow, that's a lot. So this is JC signing out.